something to you called The Builder that kind of touched me. Because when you start looking at giving your best at all times, that's not easy. But when you are committing yourself to doing something, those are the standards that you set for yourself, because that's who you are. If you're working on a job where you're miserable, they're not paying you what you're worth. You don't like the work, you don't like the people, and you're dissatisfied. If you have decided to continue to take a paycheck, you owe it to yourself to give it your best effort. If you get in the habit of being mediocre or doing just enough to get by, you're not hurting anybody but you. You're cheating you. The Builder. There was a man who was an efficient builder. He had worked for years in a large company and had reached the age of retirement. His employer asked him to build one more house. It was to be his last commission. The builder took the job, but his heart was not involved. He used inferior materials. Timber was poor, and he failed to see the many things that should have been clear to him had he shown even his normal interest in his work. When the house was eventually finished, his employer came to him and said, "The house is yours. Here's the key. It's a present from me." The builder immediately regretted that he had not used the best materials and engaged the most capable workers. If only he had known that the house was for him. Whoa. If he had made a commitment with his life, with his craft, that I'm going to give my best at all times, even if this is my last job, I'm going to give it my best shot because that expresses who I am, he would have been more appreciative of that gift. Would you imagine that? I think that makes a very good point.
I want to talk to you today about staying committed. We all have opportunities to give up on what we're believing for, walk away from an uncomfortable situation, slack off, and not be our best. But if you're going to reach your highest potential, you have to stay committed. You can't be moved by what's not working out, give up on a child because he's not doing what he should, slack off at work because you're not being treated right. You have to have a made-up mind that you are in it for the long haul. It may be difficult. You have a good reason to walk away. Don't take the easy way out. Stay committed to your marriage. Stay committed to raising those children. Stay committed to your friends. They may make mistakes. Give them some grace. Don't be a fair-weathered friend. Be committed in the good times and the tough times. Stay committed to your dreams. Don't give up on the promises God put in your heart. It may be taking longer than you thought, but God is still on the throne. He's a faithful God. He's already set the time to bring it to pass. Stay committed to your church. Stay committed to your job. Be a loyal person, somebody they can count on day in and day out. You're not always going to feel like it. There will be good days and tough days. Times when it's exciting, times when you feel like giving up. That's when you have to dig your heels in and say, I'm going to do the right thing when it's hard. I'm committed to this marriage. I'm going to love you even though you don't deserve it. I'm committed to this job. I'm going to be my best even though my supervisor isn't treating me right. I'm committed to my dreams. I'm not going to give up because I don't see anything happening. I'm going to keep believing, expecting, thanking God. I know it's on the way. God rewards consistent, faithful, committed people. No, stop looking to people and start looking to God. He not only controls your destiny, He controls the whole universe. He determines how high you're going to go. No person, no supervisor, no company can stand against God. He knows what's happening. He sees what's unfair. When you stay committed to your job, when you keep being your best day in and day out, despite who doesn't like you, God will make it up to you. God is your source. He has the final say. Well, Joel, it's difficult to stay committed to my job, committed to my marriage, committed to this dream. Nothing's going my way. If it was easy, everyone would do it. God chose you because He knew you can handle it. You have the courage, the strength, the talent, the anointing. You're not weak. You're not lacking. You are full of can-do power. You didn't come this far to stop now. The people that see dreams come to pass are the people that stay committed. I've heard it said, on the road to your destiny, halfway through, every person will be tempted to give up. Some turn around and go back. The others stay committed and keep moving forward. What's interesting is both people travel the same distance. One goes halfway back to where they started. The other goes halfway ahead and reach their goal. Committed people outlast the difficulty. Committed people stick with a relationship even though they have a right to walk away. Committed people go the extra mile and do more than they have to. Is there an area you've been tempted to give up in? Or just slack off, not be your best? God is saying, stay committed. Stay faithful. Stay loyal. Committed people reach the fullness of their destinies.
You have to understand why you're going through the period that's causing you to make you want to give up. See, the devil has one mission only, is to rob you of your destiny. That's the devil's only job. If he can get you to give up, you have been robbed of your destiny. If he can get you to become a criminal, he robs you of your destiny. If he gets you to never follow your dream, chase your dream, he robs you of your destiny. If he causes you to think that this is all my life is, he has caused you to rob you of your destiny. You just have to understand that Satan has one job: to rob you of your destiny. When you have thoughts that are negative, that's not God. That's Satan. He's doing everything he can to keep you from being who God made you to be. You got to get focused, man. You got to understand that this hard time that you're going through is everything you're going through is preparing you for what you ask God for. Every trial and tribulation you go through prepares you for the life God has for you. All the hard times. First of all, let me just say just one last thing. Now I got to take this picture. You cannot name one single thing that God has not brought you through. If he hasn't brought you through it, he's currently pulling you through it right now.
There are those of you, you're still immature. When your excitement is up, your effort is up. Yep. When your excitement is up, your effort is up. Yep. But when your excitement goes down, your effort goes down. And what I want to teach you, and I told you on the mixtape, get over your feelings, right? We're not dealing with feelings because feelings go up and down. Feelings are like the weather in Michigan, baby. You can get 4 seasons in one day if you ain't careful. Yep, absolutely. And for some of you, you're too seasonal. You're too seasonal. When you're excited, man, you coming to work, you on blaze. The first week, the first month, the first 3 months when you got that job, you were excited, and so you was putting forth effort. You were there on time. You was leaving late. You was doing everything they told you. You got comfortable, and you're not excited no more. And guess what happened? Your effort has gone down. And that's why I'm saying let's get off of excitement and let's get to commitment. And commitment said, I don't care how I feel. Commitment said, I don't care how I feel. I don't care if I'm excited. I don't care if I'm pumped up. I don't care if I'm fired up. Listen to me very closely. I told you, life ain't no crystal stair for me, and everything don't always go well. So then why am I doing TGIM and I always look excited? Because I'm committed. Somebody gonna have the nerve to say to me, ET, you charging now? You charging for the content? You're not doing TGIM no more? Listen to me. You know I'm doing TGI and why? Because I made a commitment. I don't owe nobody nothing. I'm doing this because I made a commitment. I made a commitment to the world that I was going to provide motivation and inspiration and empowerment. So do me a favor, get off of that feeling stuff. Get off your excitement. You don't have to be excited. You made a commitment to that job. Didn't nobody force you to take that job. You signed your name on the dotted line. Eric, I'm not feeling my marriage. I'm not excited anymore. It had nothing to do with excitement. You made a commitment. In front of her mama, in front of her daddy. You made a commitment in front of his family. You made a commitment in front of God. You made a commitment in front of that pastor, in front of that priest. You made a commitment. Now it's time to put up. Yeah, that's right. Put up. We ain't saying put up or shut up. It's time to put up because you made the commitment. So I need you to do me a favor. If you find yourself going up and down with your effort, and remember, some days 70, oh, you were so pumped when you got accepted into that university. You put the acceptance letter on. You had your sweater on. You went to school the first 2 weeks. You pumped up. You excited. Now that class done punched you in your mouth. Yup. Now that freedom of being in school, like you can't handle the freedom right now. And you've lost your excitement now, right? Right now, you miss it home. You homesick. Now, you ain't feeling the food. You done got sick. Listen to me very closely. The excitement is gone, but the commitment is still there. Your mama paying $25,000. Your daddy paying $35,000 for you to go to school. This ain't about excitement. This is about commitment, guys. So I want to help you out. What's the gap, E.T.? What's the gap, E.T.? E.T., why am I not great? E.T., why am I not doing great things?
You. Nobody else can change your life, alter your ambitions, pave a golden road for you. But you can. It's up to you. Be responsible for yourself. Learn to reap the harvest without complaint. This is a sign of growing maturity. And here's where it comes from: taking full responsibility. Take full responsibility for everything you do. Be responsible to yourself. It's your crop. Whatever your paycheck is, take full responsibility. You say, well, it's my employer. No, it's not your employer. You can become twice as valuable, 3 times as valuable.
You could slack off, take the easy way out, but what you can't see is there's a double portion up in front of you. Stay committed when it's hard. Do the right thing when the wrong thing is happening. Keep loving that man, that woman, even though they don't deserve it. When you stay loyal, consistent, faithful, a double portion is coming. Double favor, double honor, double resources. God will pay you back for staying committed. But this double portion isn't for everyone. It's not common. It's not ordinary. It's for people that do more than they have to. For people that go the extra mile. For people that don't give up when it's not exciting. It's for people like you, people that stay committed.